Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Today we're going to discuss and wiring up the Eliwell Id974. Okay, most of our commercial refrigerators are using digital control, and one of them is this Eliwell, and this is a product of Italy. And there is a big advantage on using it because aside from the display temperature, you're going to set the defrost time as well as the on and off of the compressor and the fan motor. You can do it on and off. For example, in defrost mode, you want to off the fan motor, you can do it. Okay, so stay tuned with me, guys, as I discuss on how to program this Eliwell. Okay, I already installed the evaporator and room sensor, and remember, guys, this is Id974. Okay, this is a 220 volts input, and it has also a 220 output for the compressor and for the fan motor, as well as the defrost heater. Use contactor for bigger wattage, guys, of defrost heater. So just take a look for the thermal orientation, guys. So right now let's focus on how to program it, and I'll prepare a note for it, so let's start it. Okay, so this is the room and the evaporator sensor. Okay, so as you notice, they are not the same, but in reading they are the same. So right now we have a 42 degrees Celsius. So that's my room temperature here in my salon. So to enter the parameter, guys, just press the set button, and we're going to enter the programming mode. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, CP appears. That means that we are now in the programming mode. Okay, just press the set button again, and this is differential, guys. We want to the value of the differential is 3, by the way, guys. Freezer setting, and we will change it to chiller setting, and the differential is 3 degrees Celsius. Okay, so next, the HSE is the highest temperature. Okay, in dixell this is US. Okay, highest temperature is okay. This is the freezer setting, and HSE is the maximum temperature. Okay, so okay, after 15 minutes of inactivity, the display back to the control back to display. Okay, just press the set button. In differential, we already set up to 3 degrees Celsius, and HSE, as I press the set button, the value is -18. Okay, so -18 for freezer setting, and we're going to change that to +4 for chiller settings, since the currently installed is a freezer or freezing setting. If you want to change this value, yes, we are going to change it, because we are going to change that to chiller setting. So just press the up button, and you see it's going up. Okay, from -18 to +1, going to +4. Okay, 2.6, 2.9, 3, 3.3, 3.5, going to +4. So this is our HSE, which is the highest temperature, and let's locate for the LSE. The LSE is the minimum set point. Okay, minimum set point in dixell, this is the LS. Okay, in Eliwell, this is LSE. So it's set to -21. Okay, again, let's press and let's change it to +1, because the setting of the heater here in our country is under hazard, and this is 1 to 4 degrees Celsius. Okay, more 1 degrees. Okay, oops, 0. Okay, so just press the set to memorize, and it's already done for the compressor relations. Okay, so the one I put in the differential is the 3. So from the compressor start at 4 degrees Celsius and will stop upon reaching the +1 degree Celsius. So that is the operation of our compressor, guys. Okay, so the compressor start at 4 degrees Celsius and it will cut off at 1 degree Celsius. Okay, so we have a 3 differential. So okay, this is the freezer setting and this is the chiller setting. Okay, so let's enter the parameter again by pressing this set button. Okay, this is the set point, guys. Okay, if you want to change that set point, just press it to now already arranged. Okay, so unlike the dixell, you need to change the set point in Eliwell. If you change the LSE, it automatically changes. So guys, let's proceed to DEF folder, guys, and this is all about the defrost. Okay, so under the DIT, this is the defrost cycle. Okay, so it's in freezer, it says to 3 hour. Okay, so 24 divided by 3 equals 8. So every 8 hours our unit will defrost. Now depending on your store, if it is busy, guys, this is ideal. Okay, if not busy, set it to 5 or 6, so every 4 hours it will defrost. But for busy restaurant, you should not do this in busy restaurant every 8 hours. Okay, look at the chiller setting, I put it 6 hours, so every 4 hours the unit will defrost. Okay, so remember, chiller setting and freezer setting is different, guys. So it's very easy to reach the set point of the chiller mode, while the set point of the freezer setting is very difficult to achieve. Okay, and don't forget, guys, that the currently program installed here is freezer. Okay, freezer. So we're going to change it to chiller mode. So DIT is every 8 hours it will defrost. So DTY, guys, is the type of defrost. Now 0, guys, is electrical, and this is the electrical heater, and there is a selection here, range from 0, 1, 2, and 1 stands for the inversion. Okay, while 2 is the independent defrost. Okay, so let's enter the programming mode again by pressing the set button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds. Under the CP, let's change it to DEF folder. Press set and let's change it. Okay, so this is defrost folder. Okay, under the DTY, press set, and the value is 0, and this is electrical defrost, guys. Okay, just if you want to select the number 1, this is the inversion. Okay, inversion is using solenoid valve. Okay, so the operation is in hot gas. Okay, next is DIT. Okay, the DIT is programmed to 3 hours. Okay, the value is 2. Okay, there, 3. So let's change that to 6. Okay, because we are in a chiller mode. Okay, 6. So every 4 hours the chiller will defrost. Okay, so next, guys, is let's proceed to depth. Okay, the depth is the defrost duration, and the default here, guys, is 30 minutes. Okay, again, defrost, press this button, and let's locate the data, DET. Okay, press set to reveal the value, and the value is 20 minutes. Okay, guys, here it depends. If you want 30 minutes, it's okay. Okay, if you want 20 minutes, no problem. If you want 15 minutes, because the chiller is set to every 4 hours, no problem. But if you use that in every 8 hours, remember to adjust the depth to 30 minutes. Okay, and next, guys, is the DST. Okay, under the DST, it's -5 for the freezer. Okay, -5. Let's enter the programming mode again. Okay, escape. FNC is escape. Press the set button to enter the programming mode for 7 seconds, and let's locate the DF folder. There, then set to enter the DTI. Okay, under the data. Okay, the DST, guys, is the defrost termination. Okay, so it's set to -5. So since we have two sensor, guys, it doesn't matter if the DIT is set to every 8 hours, it will defrost, and it has a duration of 30 minutes. So because there is a DST here, upon reaching the room temperature, which is the -5, I set in freezer, it will not it will cut the defrost operation. So do not, okay, I'm warning you, do not disable the T2 on the E2 in Eliwell sensor. Okay, so in chiller, just set it to 2 degrees Celsius, and that's ideal. Okay, so just in case we have frost formation in our evaporator, so this is the purpose of defrost. Okay, but in chiller, it is not necessary to install defrost heater. Okay, guys, once again, let's change the DST, which is -5 in freezer setting. Okay, just press the arrow up button to increase the temperature from -5 to +2 degrees Celsius. Okay, so it's up to you. You want 3, no problem. You want 1, no problem. So press set to memorize. So it's done for the DEF folder. Okay, so remember, guys, the freezer setting and chiller setting is different. Okay, so what else? We have a display folder. Okay, let's tackle this, guys. So all of these parameter is for you to change once you are already an advanced user. You can change all the parameter, but if for the beginner, I do not recommend to change all the parameter stored in this control. So what I've written here is a complete for you to change from freezer setting to chiller setting. Okay, in chiller it depends on your country, whether you are 1 to 4 or 1 to 10, it depends. Okay, so mine is an example only. Okay, so CA1, guys, is the calibration. Okay, CA1 is calibration under the display folder. So this is temperature calibrations. For example, your room cabinet is negative 18, while the display is positive. While the display temperature is negative 20. So you have a two differential. So you need to change that one. Okay, let's enter the programming mode again under the CP. Okay, sorry for the WhatsApp message. So let's locate the display. DES is a display, so just press the set, and this is a lock. And let's locate for the, we don't need to lock. If you want to unlock your unit, just press 2Y. Okay, but right now it's set to N. So this one, CA1, is the room calibration, so it's set to 0. So from 0, guys, next is positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, 4, up to positive 12. And from 0 to negative 1, next is negative 2, next is negative 3, up to negative 12. So we can calibrate our unit plus and minus. Okay, up to negative 12. Same with dixell, guys. So we can change that to from positive 1 to negative 1. It depends on the product stored in your cabinet refrigerator. Okay, so for example, this is your cabinet, guys. Okay, so I'm showing you guys. So this is your evaporator, and that is the evaporator sensor. Okay, and from here, this is our room sensor. Okay, which is the PB1 and PB2, probe 1, probe 2 for the Eliwell. So, and for example, okay, I'm going to draw out our digital control. Okay, and for example, the display for the digital control is positive 2. Okay, and it reads this sensor. Okay, this is the room. For example, it reads positive 5 in the cabinet, so we have a differential of 3. Okay, so we need to adjust that one. That is the purpose of the calibration. So if you want to okay, let's enter and let's go to display, and let's locate the K. Okay, there, CA1. Okay, if you want to calibrate that one, since we have a 3 differential, if you want to equalize the display from the room cabinet, you need to adjust the 0 0 from negative 3. And okay, let's enter again. Okay, you need to go to -3, not +3, guys, huh? If you go to +3, just change it, go to -3. Okay, just press the arrow down button. Now take a look. I just put it for 1, so from 43 going down to 42 now. So if you want to change that one, just go to -3, not -1. Okay, so it changed. Remember, our display is positive for 43 now. Because I put -1 on the calibration, it becomes positive 42. Okay, so my digital control is different from the one I'm sketching. Okay, it's an example. I hope you get what I mean here. If you have a question, please comment it down. And if on-call technician is not busy, I'm going to answer that. So here are the terminal configuration, guys. So you can download this the manual from the Google. Just type from the search engine, download Eliwell Id974 parameter, and you can access that, download it, and save it to your cell phone or computer if you're using computer or laptop. Okay, so as you can see, guys, what I'm demonstrating here is the compressor is on. Okay, it lights up my test pen, which means the compressor is on, which is the terminal number 4, and the fan motor is the evaporator is light also, which is the terminal number 5. And remember, guys, the defrost is terminal number 2. Okay, so okay, this compressor symbol here is under it has a dot light up, which means the compressor is activated. Okay, this one, guys, here is this decimal point, and under here is the fan motor. It light up also under it. So both fan motor and compressor is activated. And remember, guys, the compressor is terminal number 4, and the terminal number 5 is the fan motor. Okay, so end of part 1. Okay, and now let's go to wire. Let's wire it up, guys. So if you already know how to wire it up, so you may leave now, guys. But if you want to learn on how to do it, here is the sketch I made, guys. Okay, for Eliwell Id974. So okay, from here, this is line. Okay, terminal number 1 is line. So okay, as you can see, guys, from the CO, which is the red, that is my line. So I just supplied also. So line, and number 6 is line. Okay, which is live. Okay, and number 7 is neutral. Okay, this is the compressor and the fan motor for the condenser. So it has a neutral. Just connect the neutral to neutral, and the live going to the control. And remember, guys, if you use tuner, just use contactor with overload. Okay, because our output relay for the control is only 8 ampere. Okay, this is the evaporator of our fan motor for the evaporator, guys. So the live, which is connected in series of the 2, connected to terminal number 4. Okay, No, terminal number 5, sorry. Terminal number 5 is the fan motor. If you use that also, guys, in cold room, on the freezer, walk-in chiller and freezer, okay, once again just use contactor with overload. Okay, so okay, here's it. Terminal number 5 is light up, which means it's on. Okay, so if you put fan motor on it, it will spin. Okay, so here are the connection, guys. So it wire in series and goes to terminal number 5. And remember, guys, to put ground, because here in Brunei we are all grounded here. It's protection for human. If you accidentally hold the live wire or the neutral wire, the circuit breaker will turn off, and that is the main, guys, line to line. But for overload, the CB will trip. Okay, so term number 3 is the compressor. Okay, and here is number 2 is for the defrost. Okay, and 3 is the normally closed, and 2 is normally open. Okay, for example, your output relay for the for the fan motor is defective, you can put it to terminal number 3, which is normally closed, so it will run. So that is tip, guys. Take note. You can reach me, so just listen what I say here. So this is our defrost under the evaporator is the defrost, guys. Okay, so the defrost also have ground and neutral, and you tap it to terminal number 2, not to terminal number 3, guys. Okay, if you tap it to terminal number 3, both compressor and evaporator fan motor will run together with the defrost heater. So don't be confused. Plug in it to terminal number 2. Okay, for the sensor, guys. Okay, for the sensor, okay, let me discuss to you that the Eliwell have 2 types of sensor you can use. Either you use PTC or the NTC. So we have a selection on it. So I'm going to discuss to you about this sensor, guys. Okay, so for example, this is our room sensor. Okay, and next is our evaporator sensor. Okay, we're gonna wire it up, guys. Okay, doesn't matter between red and white, guys. Okay, sensor is a non-polar, so either of the two you're going to plug it, no problem. Non-polar. Okay, just connect that one to terminal number 8. Okay, connect it in series, while the other 2 terminal just connect it to terminal number 9 and 10. Okay, okay. 10 is for the room sensor, while 9 is the evaporator sensor. Okay, you can see what I'm sketching here. Okay, later. Okay, here is it, guys. Okay. So connect the evaporator sensor to terminal number 9, and one wire of the room sensor is to terminal number 10. So as easy as that. Okay, all technicians knows how to read a diagram. So I posted this guys 1 year ago, and it has 11K views. And one of my viewers is asking me, they asked me a lot of questions there, so I answer them. But this time I would like to reach the English speaking people, and I try my best to speak your language, guys. I already upload this one, and that is a Taglish combination of English and Tagalog. Because yours truly is a Filipino, and I'm sharing this for you guys for free. Please bear with me if you see advertisement on it, because yours truly is a blogger. So if you have a question, just comment it down. Subscribe, guys. Thank you, and God bless.